For a deeply practicing Muslim around the world, the day of Ashura is a moment of profound spiritual reverence. Fasting on this single day carries a specific reward: the total expiation of every minor sin committed over the previous 12 months. This tradition is recorded in Sahih Muslim 1162, where the Prophet Muhammad states his expectation that through this fast, Allah will forgive the sins of the year before. Because the result of this fast is so significant, failing to observe it on the correct day represents a missed spiritual opportunity that cannot be recovered for another year. However, in the year 2026, which corresponds to 1448 on the Islamic calendar, identifying that correct day is not straightforward. Social media timelines are filled with conflicting advice, with graphics pointing to Wednesday or to Thursday or even Friday. This lack of consensus often leads to a frantic search for clarity as the month of Muharram begins, with many fearing they will choose the wrong day and miss the reward. The confusion centers on two specific points: which calendar dates apply to your local geography, and whether you are required to fast for one day or two. We are going to resolve that confusion right now by providing the confirmed dates for the 2026 calendar. By establishing these dates clearly, you can move past the logistics and focus entirely on the act of worship itself. To start, we have to look at the tradition of the fast itself. Fasting solely on the 10th of Muharram, the day of Ashura, is sufficient to fulfill the requirement. But there is a second level of practice, known as the Afdal, or superior sunnah, which involves fasting for 2 days instead of one. Historically, the Prophet expressed a preference for pairing the 10th of Muharram with the 9th, a practice intended to distinguish the Islamic fast from other religious traditions. Whether you choose to fast for 1 day or 2 determines which specific block of time you need to mark on your calendar. Deciding on this 2-day preference is the first step, but executing it requires knowing how your specific location on Earth dictates the sighting of the moon. The Islamic calendar is lunar, meaning the start of each month is based on regional, physical moon sightings. In 2026, the positioning of the moon at the start of Muharram creates 2 distinct timelines for the global Muslim community. The first timeline applies to Saudi Arabia and the broader Middle East, where the moon sighting follows a specific regional track. The second timeline applies to the South Asian subcontinent, including India, Pakistan, and Nepal. In 2026, these 2 regions are shifted by exactly 1 calendar day for the 1448 Hijri cycle. Both sets of dates are accurate to their respective local skies, so you must follow the timeline of the country where you are currently located. For those in Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, the 9th of Muharram falls on Wednesday, June 24th, and the 10th of Muharram falls on Thursday, June 25th. To observe the superior sunnah in this region, you should fast on both Wednesday and Thursday. In South Asia, the dates shift. The 9th of Muharram is Thursday, June 25th, and the 10th, the day of Ashura, is Friday, June 26th. Residents in India, Pakistan, and Nepal should fast on Thursday and Friday to follow the 2-day practice. Comparing these timelines side by side provides a specific confirmation for your local obligations. You should take a screenshot of this official document now to keep these dates for your records. With the calendar confusion finally resolved, the focus can shift back to the true spiritual objective: prayer and seeking forgiveness. While the calendar provides the window for the fast, the spiritual result is built through the depth of the intention itself. Share this information with your family and friends immediately. Providing this clarity helps others avoid the confusion of conflicting online reports. By ensuring others have the correct timing for their worship, you turn this simple update